Hi, I'm Julia Kais with Action Coach Tampa Bay. I'm a managing partner and business coach here. And if you're a business owner who's ever said to yourself, I don't have time to train my team, and what if I train them and they leave? Well, I'm here to share with you some of the things that can happen if you don't train your team and how to make that simple. So if you don't train your team, you can also think of it this way. What if you don't train your team and they stay? Meaning you continue to put up with inexperienced, low skill employees who are not growing as the company grows. This also causes an issue because now you're having to hire with experience for your higher level positions because you're not nurturing from within, which just means it's more expensive, more competitive to find highly experienced people in the marketplace. The third thing that ends up happening is they're not growing with you, so they really feel like you're stuck with them and they're stuck with you, and you'll find that you just kind of put up with that, thinking that if you go back and recruit for more, you're just going to get something worse or something that needs more training. So ultimately, by not doing the training, you're causing yourself more expense than you realize by having to hire higher level experienced people, or also not having people grow with you, or having them kind of keep you stuck and stagnant and not getting more people to grow with you as you grow the company. We worked with an owner who was so caught up in the daily fires and the rushing around and the emergencies that they never took time to train their team. And yet this was the thing that when they went through coaching realized is such a huge impact to engagement and getting more out of the team that you already have. So within weeks of implementing training, the team was already perked up, had more energy, was bringing ideas to the table, was way more engaged than just clocking in, clocking out, doing their routine tasks that they're paid to do. Within months of doing training, the culture had completely changed. They were way more collaborative. They were not just bringing ideas, they were finding more effective ways of doing their own roles, saving the company more time, more profit, and really locking them in so that they're much more loyal to the business because they felt like the business was really supporting them and their personal development and growth. Getting started with training really doesn't have to be complicated. It's really thinking about three things. One is, where is the area of business that your team can really help the most in accomplishing goals? So what are those areas that would really make the most difference? The second thing is to document how that system should be done. You could take an existing employee and have them document it first, but have something in writing so it's a visual when you do the training that you're actually training them to a process in your business. And then finally, make sure that you're scheduling a follow-up at least within 90 days to touch back on how did that training get implemented, how has it been working, any of their thoughts and feedback. This can be short as 20 minutes just to touch base and see how things are going. This will really give you the feedback loop on the training and how it's going, but also allow them to make sure that they're understanding how to implement it fully. If you don't want to continue to have employees that aren't trained, aren't excited, don't bring ideas to the table, and aren't fully engaged so they could really leave at any time, and you don't want to keep paying a high wage for outside experienced workers, then you really need to start thinking about training and getting that into your process so that not only are they more engaged, but they're really being trained on the systems in your business that are going to benefit hitting those goals a lot faster. Please book a discovery call to learn more. We'll actually go through a top challenge that you're having, maybe like this one, and tackle it together so that you can feel clear and have next steps of how you're going to move forward.